Heyo everyone, this is that Chaz guy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are viewing the new insect collection. This set was just announced by LEGO, so let's go ahead and take a little look-see. Alright, so we're looking at the new insect collection. It's under the Ideas theme. It's coming in at $79.99, so $80 US. Comes in at around 1,100 pieces. So the ratio is pretty nice when you're calculating around 10 cents per piece average. Obviously this goes up and down a little bit based off of the different types of pieces used. So coming around $80 for 1,100 pieces is pretty fair. Looks like this set will be released on September 7th with an early access for VIP on the 4th. Set number 21342. Dimensions are 8 by 7 by 7. Nice little size there for display. I like these types of sizes because they're easier to display on bookshelves and office desks, things like that. So this size is pretty good. Before we go looking into the pictures, it looks like LEGO has added some new types of things here, which is pretty cool. LEGO has added some new stuff here with their releases on this. It's pretty unique. They added some Zen sounds you can listen to along with your builds. I'm just going to click it, but you won't be able to hear it. Clicking into these, it does play some natural sounds, so something that gets you nice and relaxed. I feel like this is the vibe they're going for. This is pretty nifty as well. I like to say nifty a lot, but they have a nice little swoosher here that allows you to see the difference between the set and the actual animal. That is awesome. I like this little feature. It shows you how close to accurate they got with this. Looks like they did it for all of the different bugs or insects. Even if you're not interested in the LEGO set itself, just come check out this page. This is some really cool, interesting stuff they've added to really engage you with their LEGO sets and give you some background on the different insects. This is really interesting stuff. Someone put the time and effort to do this. I think it's only fair that you should at least take the time to check it out. All right, let's go take a look at the images of the insects. That's why you're all here, right? Now we're looking at the box art. I've said this before with the Concorde on my last video. Really like the box art and how they're making them look so regal and clean. And here we have the blue Morpho butterfly. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This looks really pretty. Is this supposed to be like a flower stalk that it's sitting on? I'm not sure what it's sitting on. Maybe a stick? I do like the details of the flowers with it. This would go really well with a botanical set. I think it makes it really feel like you're in a natural like garden landscape with the little bee as well. I'm not sure how the bee is on there. Hopefully we can get a different angle. Sometimes LEGO will do stuff like this with the sets where they just kind of Photoshop the different pieces in. So hopefully this bee is not actually photoshopped and it's actually like attached to the flower somehow. I do like the variety of the blues they added here and the printed pieces for the wings. These are really beautiful pieces. Then we have the Chinese praying mantis. This is a really cool piece. It looks like it's a piece from like a sword or like a Ninjago set or something along those lines. I don't know if this is a custom piece or it's used elsewhere. I feel like it's been used elsewhere with a different color. Yeah, and then this one's also on some, I'm assuming these are supposed to be like tree branches that they're sitting on. I don't know how I feel about these tree branches. It would almost feel like it would be cooler just to have the praying mantis not sitting on that, but I don't know. What are your thoughts on these different tree branch looking pieces? They look a little wonky to me, but I'm not sure. I just don't know how I feel about it. And if you look at the legs and the feet, I like how they did some ingenious designs here with the legs. I'm pretty sure these are pistols. That's really, if those are actually pistols, I'm impressed because that's a really ingenious way to use that. It looks like the wings are stationary and they don't move, which is a little unfortunate because they do flutter, but maybe we can get a different angle. Then we have the Hercules beetle. I've always thought these things are ugly and hideous and scary, but it's a really unique insect to go with. Again, I don't know how I feel about these branch things. Like, what is this? Is it, I don't know. I do like the rock piece though. I'm guessing that's supposed to be bark. The mushroom pieces are really nifty. I really like the use of the mushroom pieces. They do feel natural and real. And are these custom eyepieces? I saw this with the mantis as well. I have not seen this type of piece before, so maybe those are custom and new. Also with the antenna on this, I don't know if that's new or not. I've never seen it, but if you've seen it before, let me know in the comments. I do get the feeling of an actual insect here. They did really well with the designs of this. It does feel like a beetle, so if you see it from across the room, you're not going to go, what the hell is that? You're going to go, oh, look, that's a beetle. Very, very well designed, in my opinion. And we got a different angle on the bee here as well. I really do like the printing on the back, and the wings feel natural too. I'm almost more impressed with the bee than the actual butterfly. This is a really cool little piece. And here we go with the back side of the box art, showing the different positions they have them in. A lot, obviously, it's the same as what the images show. Here we get a good idea of the actual size compared to a person. I really like when they do this with a person behind it, so you can get an actual idea, because I don't know if you're like me, but when someone gives me a dimensions of 7 inches by 8 inches or whatever, I have a general idea, but my brain doesn't comprehend it very well. So seeing this relation to an actual person is really helpful to me. So those are actually a pretty good size for displays. I really don't like the big displays just because I don't have the room for it. Much like I feel like a lot of people don't have room for the big displays. So having sets like this where you could have 1 or 2 sitting on your computer desk or in your office or just somewhere in your house, it's very fitting. And here we go with a bookshelf display. Again, some of these other sets, you wouldn't even be able to fit the entire thing on a shelf like this. Having all 3 of these displayed in a very beautiful fashion really goes to show that you can do a lot of details with smaller sets. This feels like something my wife would really want, so I wouldn't be surprised if this gets her attention. And one final look at the different display. This is very much like how I would probably display it, just have all 3 beside each other with maybe a plant beside them or behind them or whatever. I do like the cohesivity across all 3. Even though I don't know how I feel about this weird branch on all of them, the fact that all 3 have the same base with a different type of branch feels natural and cohesive. So good on you, Lego. I really like that. I really like that they went with different flowers and different base details across the different ones. That gives that unique feel to each insect. And there you have it, folks. Just as a reminder, this comes out on September 7th with early access on September 4th. This is the insect collection with the Lego Ideas theme, coming in at 1,100 pieces, set number 21342. If you're interested in this, make sure you're ready to rock and roll on September 4th. If you don't have a VIP account, make sure that you're signed up to get that early access. And again, take a look through this page. Just give the designers some support. They work hard on this type of stuff. So even if you're not interested in this, just take a look at the page. Take a look at the different details. Listen to this Zen moment. You don't have to listen to the full 45 minutes, but just take a look, give the designers and the web designers some love here and show them your support with this type of stuff, because they are doing some extraordinary work. All right, friends, that's all I have for today. So remember, do the things and the stuff with the buttons and the clickies and the sharing and all that good stuff. And always remember, be good, be kind, be well. Bye-bye.